This is John Paul Ryan. I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan. I want to cover an article here. It's called Woman Smashes 500 Bottles of Booze in British Supermarket. I found this kind of interesting, so let's take a look here. Apparently she did over $100,000 worth of damage. I don't even see how that's possible. So here she is, and you could see they're all over the floor, and obviously the first thing that comes to mind is, why isn't anybody stopping her? I mean, I've worked retail and things like that, and I'd probably stop her from doing this. I mean, I might watch for a minute or two and see where she's going with it, but after a little while I'd probably stop her. A berserk woman went on a booze-related rampage, smashing hundreds of bottles of wine and spirits inside a British supermarket Wednesday. The woman entered an Aldi supermarket in Stevenage, England, and began breaking 500 bottles of alcohol that caused around $130,000 in damages, according to local reports. And also, I'm gonna guess she can't pay for that. So I gotta wonder, what happens? Video on social media shows the woman wearing a gray hoodie, khaki pants, and a backpack grabbing the bottles from the shelves and smashing them on the floor. A trail of broken glass and booze on the floor can be seen behind the woman. There it is, right there. Other footage shows the woman slipping and falling on the broken glass, as onlookers say she was cut and bleeding from her right hand. I've never seen anything like this, a man says off camera. Later, a police officer grabs the woman and escorts her out of the supermarket, video shows. Local reports say the unidentified woman was arrested and treated at a hospital for her injuries. And that's it. They actually don't go on to say anything. So, unfortunately, this is an interesting event, but it also leaves a bunch of questions up in the air. My number one question I have to know is, who ends up paying for that? Does the liquor store just take the hit? I mean, $130,000 worth of damage is probably something the stores saved up over the years, because their alcohol on the shelf is kind of banked to them. It's kind of their savings vault right on the shelf being sold, if you get what I mean. I guess they have the money to cover it. They probably have insurance. But it seems like she just has to go to jail for causing all that damage. You can't just cause all that damage and just walk out and be like, yeah, I'm sorry. And of course, like I said before, my other question is, why the hell didn't anyone stop this lady? This looks like the cashier right here. The cashier is just watching. That's kind of a story in itself. How can you just watch that? I'm pretty passive, man. I generally don't defend corporations and huge stores and things like that, with my personal safety, but this is kind of off the hook. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think down below. I want to start covering, just some oddball topics, whatever comes up, whatever's interesting basically. As you guys know, I do a lot of depth versus herd, and will continue until the court ends and even after the court ends, but I want to throw in some really diverse content. And stuff like this is kind of cool because it's pretty much something anybody could pitch in their opinion on. Sometimes I do Star Wars, which I know a lot of people aren't into. Or I'll do Meghan Markle, which some people are, some people aren't. But, something like this, smashing some bottles of alcohol, I'm sure anyone can pitch in their opinion. And if you're new here, consider subscribing, doing pop culture, and anything interesting. If you don't subscribe, I'll be pretty sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.